G'day and welcome back to another gas walkthrough. Today we're looking at August 24th, 2025's Coded Pairs Sudoku by Clover. Clover's one of us over at Gas HQ somewhere. My name is Bill Murphy. G'day, how you doing? I'm gonna, after the last two puzzles that I've solved have had quite long videos, I solemnly swear I am going to absolutely blast through this puzzle. I've just decided I'm gonna take the most easy way out. And I'm going to do the easy way in a way that would not be feasible on paper, which is cool. I'm going to shout out Sven Newman in a minute. But we are GAS, Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. We create and solve genuinely approachable Sudoku for you, the person watching this. You will find the link to today's puzzle in the description down below. You will also find hat times. 2 hats for a very fast time. 1 hat for a pretty fast time. Everyone gets a dinosaur because we love you all equally. That being said, I'm going to jump into it. Now, this is Coded Pairs Sudoku by Clover. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. All cages marked with the same letter must contain the same pair of digits, but not necessarily in the same order. So, what does that mean? It means each box, each row, and each column must contain the digits 1 to 9 once each. Now, I'm going to highlight 2 cages and try not to give away my cheat little thing. This is B and B. They must contain 2 digits, but they can be any 2 digits, and they don't have to be in the same order. So it's almost close. So like this could be 7 and 8, and that could also be 7 and 8. But I'm trying to find one that doesn't give the trick away. So like this could be 7 and 8, or 8 and 7, and this could be not that, but that's fine. That's it. That's all you need in order to solve today's puzzle. And that being said, I'm going to jump into it. So let's do it. Now, here is the trick that I know. Sven's got a thing in his Sudoku pad where if I double click on something, it will actually select everything that's got the same capability in it. But the trick that, if you don't know, if I double click on this left cell of this B cage, it'll actually select all the B cages. If you select on something with a 2, it's actually gonna like reference the number though. So if I then immediately did it. So if I look, this does all my scanning for me and tells me that the A cage must have 1 and 2. So I can put a 1 there, 1 there, 2, 1, 2. Can't do that cage just yet, that's fine. B cage must have 4 and 5 in it. I was looking at the 3 in row 6, column 5. So, because this must have 4 and 5, this is 5, this is 4, this is 4. 4 in the box tells us that this is 5, 4, 4, 5. C cage must have 8 and 9 in it, that's cool. So, this is 9, 8, 9 and 8. I cannot do the rest of it, that's fine. And D, I like my odds of it being pretty low, pretty much 2 of the 3 digits that we haven't used yet in cages. And that tells us it's 6 and 7. So, that's 7, that's 6, this is 6, this is 7, this is 7, and this is 6. So, that's all the variant done. Does that feel like cheating to you? Maybe? I don't know. Your mileage might vary. But I like the opportunity to occasionally take a gentle one out. So this 6 pair means 6 can't go in one of those cells, so that's a 6. This 8 can't go in one of those 2 cells, so this is an 8 over here. 4, 5 means 4 can't go in one of those 2 cells, so that must be a 4. And 1 can't go in one of those 2 cells, so that's a 1. Now, this is a 2, 3 pair. I don't quite know what that is, but that makes that a 4, which is going to unwind that. This is a 3, 9 pair. I don't quite know what that is, but I know that that must be a 6, which is going to unwind those. And this is 3 and 7. I don't know which way around that goes, but this is a 1. Unwinding the 2 and the 1. This is a 3 and a 5. Again, don't quite know what that is, but I don't actually know what that is. The symmetry is ruined. That's fine. Now, alright. Let's look in the center. 1 can't go in one of those 2 cells because we already have the 1 in column row 4 and 5, so that's a 1. I need a 2 and an 8 in the middle. That's a 2, so that's going to be 2 and then 8. 8. Fat finger error. Alright. 1 going there. 7 can't go in that cell. That's a 3. That's a 7. That's a 3. 2 and 7 across the top. 7 was the digit I spotted, but there is 2 in row 5, column 5. This is a 3. 5 and 3. 8. 5 and 9. 3 and 5 along here. 5's going to put a 3 there, which is going to do quite a bit of damage. 9 and a 3. 8, 9. This is an 8, this is 9, this is an 8. 2, 4 and 3. 2 and 3. And then this is a 9 and a 6 and a 7. 6 and 7. Sub 5 minutes, including explaining the rules. I think that was pretty fast today. Anyway, that has been Coded Pairs Sudoku by Clover. My name is still Bill Murphy, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!